Aurora Sinai Hospital is celebrating its 150th anniversary. And a part of the celebration is a revival of an event that was a highlight of Milwaukee's social calendar for decades. To tell us more, we are joined by Aurora Health Foundation President Christy Garcia-Thomas. Christy, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So you guys have dug through the archives and pulled out some great pictures going back all the way 150 years. And this is a good day to talk about the anniversary because of the party you're having tonight. Why don't you start off by telling us about that?
Sure. It's not often that you get to celebrate a 150th anniversary, not in Milwaukee. And you know, we're thrilled to be able to do that. We're celebrating a combination of the 5 hospitals that have come together to make Aurora Sinai what it is today. And as you were talking about the reminiscence of a gala that took place back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, the Mount Sinai Gala is kind of the inspiration for tonight's gala because it was the party to be back in those days. And
let's take a look at some of these pictures, and I believe we have an old photograph of one of these galas. Tell us what this meant back in the day when these happened yearly.
Sure. So with the Mount Sinai Galas, it was an event where everyone in the community, in the Jewish community particularly, because it was a Jewish hospital. When it was first formed, it was formed to allow Jewish physicians to practice in a hospital. And so the Mount Sinai Gala was very heavily supported by the Jewish community here in Milwaukee and really sparked the energy for some of the galas that took place back in those days.
We're taking a look at some pictures now of the hospital through time. A lot of people driving by Aurora Sinai, which is, of course, right across from the courthouse downtown, may not realize that it started in what looks like a house 150 years ago.
That's right. That was the Milwaukee Hospital 150 years ago. The community leaders at that time wanted to build a hospital. Mr. Ilsley of M&I was one of the original community leaders who helped build that very first hospital and raise money and funds for it. So there has been a tradition of community leaders and activists who have really said we want to be on the forefront of making sure that we're providing the best health care to all of those in our community who need that type of health care and serving those generations for the past 150 years.
All right, Christy Garcia-Thomas, thank you so much for coming to see us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Enjoy the big gala tonight.
Thank you.
We're going to have to leave it there. For more information on the Aurora Sinai 150th Anniversary Gala, head to our website, tmj4.com, click on links, and